Alright, all of that drama aside, let's talk about Peter Hanna, who I've only done one video on before, but apparently there's some more Trump prophecy stuff going on here, and I think I'm developing sort of a fascination with people who deem themselves either prophets or prophetic, people who see things in their dreams, stuff like that, all kinds of stuff that can't be substantiated. But the absolute wackadoo conclusions that come from this, I'm starting to get kind of fascinated with, and I don't know if that's healthy or not, but I guess we'll find out. I guess we will find out. With that said, from Angelo Arcanis, as we get into the fan art section, we have a Palico Suris, which, I'm going to be honest, I actually kind of unironically love, because I am a Monster Hunter fan, so bring me the Palicos and the Palamutes. And next we have, it took them a while to get this one done, but a finished piece from Saf Wolf, also known as Aura Echoes. I've actually seen, if you look in the Discord, there are several work-in-progress versions of this that I was not allowed to show. They specifically told me to not show these in their work-in-progress form so that only the final version of it could be shown. That tail wag is fucking great. It's a Doggosaurus. It's a Doggosaurus. And, wait, is it... I understand that the Rule 63 Suris is technically the female one because that's the gender bend, because I am cis, but because almost everything is female Suris now, as far as, like, channel presentation is concerned, is this technically the gender bend? I don't know. I'm unsure. And that thought scares me. Anyway, as always, thank you all for your fan art submissions. It is greatly appreciated, and if you want any of your fan art to be featured in a future video, then hop into the Discord, links are in the description, and you can hop in and submit it there. With that said, on to... God, I'm so tired of not talking about you. I mean, not Peter, but you. Fucking annoying orange.
Just ahead, just ahead, just ahead.
Just ahead? That's what I said at prom. Still got denied.
Our brightest days are just ahead, just ahead, just ahead.
Okay.
Somebody yelled out in the audience to Trump during his speech, "We need you back, Trump." It was a woman. And Trump yelled back at her, "You'll be happy very soon."
And? What does that matter?
So, guys,
I'm also just I'm gonna turn Peter up, and we're gonna, for those who weren't able to hear, we'll play that part one more time.
Trump during his speech, "We need you back, Trump." It was a woman. And Trump yelled back at her, "You'll be happy very soon." So, guys, remember, Trump is optimistic for a reason.
Yeah, because he postures. Like, Trump is nothing if not an eternal optimist for anybody watching, right? He's a businessman. He's trying to sell himself. That's what he does. That doesn't mean anything, Peter.
We are winning. Welcome back, Patriots. Thank you for joining me for the show. In this show, I'm going to talk about how August is going to be very hot. We have a lot of exciting events.
I like how he says August is very hot. I'm just going to say this right now. That has a few meanings for me. One of them, specifically, is that, hey, Peter, you do understand we're in the middle of a very terrible heat wave right now, right? Before we continue with the video, I want to go ahead and throw out that fun reminder that we are on YouTube, so if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. It would be an immense help for the channel, and those numbers really do mean a lot. And if you want to catch any of what goes on this channel live, then the best thing you can do is head over to Twitch and hit that follow button over there so you can know when I go live there. Alrighty, I'll stop taking up your time here. Back to the video. August is very, very hot. I'm literally at the beach right now, trying to cool down from all of this madness. August is incredibly hot, and it makes me very sad.
Happening in August, and it might get a little turbulent, but I'm very, very excited. My name is Peter Hanna, and this is Peter's Political Perspective.
Yeah, I'm just going to make a joke right now, if that's okay with everybody. Based on the sample size of 2 videos, this one and the first video from Peter that I've seen, I think Peter's political perspective necessarily requires horse blinders.
So let me dive right into it. Many exciting things are happening in August but before I get your hopes up a lot, I just want to point something out.
Yeah?
A video was dropped by Code Monkey Z, Ron Watkins, on his Telegram account, and he told people this was going to drop. And right after that, there was a false flag.
What was the false flag?
So it's possible as truth bombs are dropped, if they're dropped this month, which is expected, there could be false flags to distract everyone.
What was the false flag, Peter?
So just be aware, the bigger punches that Trump throws, the bigger punches the deep state's going to try to throw. So it's exciting.
Are they going to have a fucking JoJo battle? Is Trump just going to go up to the deep state? So you approaching me? Like, is that what's going to happen here? Does Trump have, like... Does Trump have a stand of, like, fucking truth? And the deep state has a stand called the false flag? And they're constantly in this battle of truth and love? No. Peter, this is a fantasy, please. Snap out of it.
And, you know, things are heating up, but be careful out there. We want everyone to be safe and healthy and protected. So let me tell you about the exciting stuff that's happening this month. First, Julian Assange, our hero, is going to a court case, I think on the 11th, and people are expected he's going to be released. And yes,
I do not know who Julian Assange is. I feel like I should, but I don't.
This is very, very exciting because it's like releasing the Kraken. Julian Assange, when given his freedom, can accomplish a lot of good and can really help out the movement. So that's very exciting.
WikiLeaks? Okay.
You have the report that's coming out of Arizona, which should be released in August as well. Could be delayed, but that's very exciting. You have Mike Lindell's big event, and that's going to be on August 10th, and that's very exciting.
Wait, the fucking MyPillow guy? That's your dude? The big event? Wait, hold on. I think I've seen some videos from the big event that you're talking about on Twitter where, like, Mike Lindell is saying shit like Trump or that Trump is coming back, but he doesn't know when. And he's like, how am I supposed to know the timeline? The pillows, they're fluffed with the secret balance. Pillow Mike has a huge symposium soon. But Mike Pillow's Peter's favorite source. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, seriously, if Mike Lindell is your source, I'm sorry. I don't think the guy who uses prayer to sell pillows is any kind of expert that I would rely on. I'm so sorry.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to his website. I can't give you the details, but those are 3 exciting things that's happening. We also have Ghislaine Maxwell, who's Epstein's friend, and supposedly the court and the people or something along those lines have demanded that she release a list of all the people who went to, you know, Epstein's Island. So,
and when Trump shows up on that list, how will you feel, Peter? I'm just curious. How will you feel? How will you feel when Trump's name, that is in the little black book, shows up on that list, my guy? And before anybody in the chat, or even in the comment section of this video later, goes, what if Biden's name shows up? Cool, throw him out too. I don't have time to deal with fucking pedophiles. Nobody should have time to deal with them. Like, no. We do not like predators. Specifically predators. Anybody in that black book? Probably a predator. Just know, you ate them all.
A lot of celebrities can be called out. A lot of politicians could be called out. A lot of famous people could be called out. That's exciting. There's just so many exciting things happening this month. At the same time, Biden is expected to do some type of speech announcing another lockdown, which is sad if you're in a Democratic state, but also pretty exciting because you know things are heating up when the second lockdown's coming.
Isn't it funny how, like, the UK managed to go into 2 lockdowns fairly smoothly, but here in the States, it's seen as, like, your moment to rebel or some shit.
It's expected that Democrat governors are going to close their states, and Republican governors are going to refuse and stay open. Who knows what's going to happen, but things are heating up. The deep state, they're striking with big moves, and Trump is hitting harder. So,
what are the big moves? What is Trump doing? Peter, what is Trump actually doing? I'm very serious. I need to know. I need to know what the thing is that Trump is doing. Because if Trump's doing big moves, then it's probably easy for us to know, right? Like, that's a thing that we should know? Like, for you to have the information that Trump's doing big moves, the information would have to come from somewhere. It can't just be that Trump said at a single rally to a random woman in a crowd, "You're gonna be very happy." These are things he's also said to his sexual partners, and they were lies then, too.
So things are escalating, and we're reaching a crescendo, a climax. Something big is going to be happening in the next few months, starting in August. And so be excited, be hopeful, and trust Trump. You know, when Trump says all these positive statements, either he is a liar selling false hope, or he's an honest man telling you guys, relax, the Patriots are in control.
Wait, is it the Patriots are in control, Peter? Or is it the deep state that's in control? But I'm glad you at least had the self-awareness for a split second to recognize that one of those possibilities was Trump was a liar. It's the first one, Peter. It's the first one. Or rather, hold on. Let me rephrase that. It is either the first one, or Trump is deluded into believing the second one.
Now, Trump never pacifies people and says, "Don't worry, I'll take care of all of it. You just relax there." So when he wants people to relax, he means like calm down. He has the situation under control. But Team Trump definitely wants us to get involved, like talking, sharing, commenting, donating to people like me, or donating to
Team Trump wants Team Trump wants you donating to Peter. What? No. What? No. Peter, Team Trump doesn't know you exist. Team Trump doesn't know you exist. Oh, no. Peter. No. Introspective penguin. That's introspection. That's something that I think Peter could use right now. Thank you so much for the follow. Guys, no. If you're watching this, donate to me. Because I'm not going to lie to you. I'll tell you exactly where that money is going to go. It's going to pay for bills, Nerf guns, and Magic the Gathering cards. I'm just going to be honest with you. Once my bills are paid, I buy Magic cards. That's what's going to happen. And food. Food as well. So this was always about money. Is it in that order? Yes, if my bills aren't paid, I don't live in my house. The bills have to come first. And doggo treats. Doggo treats are part of food. I get fed, they get fed. Imagine eating. You can always eat Magic cards if you want. Yeah, I'm sure they got good fiber. I'm sure they got great fiber. But no, seriously, like, it is either that Peter legitimately believes that Trump knows who he is, thinks he's very special, and thinks that, like, he's a righteous warrior in Trump's army, Or, alternatively, this is all bullshit, and Peter's just trying to con the audience that he does have into spending money on him. Because Trump wants them to. Peter doesn't want you to. Trump wants you to.
Republicans or conservatives donating to a lot of Trump. You could donate Trump. So get involved with your money, get involved with your time, talk, be vocal, be active. But at the same time, always remember, there's a reason that Trump is so optimistic.
This sounds like Trump's a god, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and reframe this rhetoric for a minute. I'm just going to reframe this rhetoric for just a second and see if it sounds close to what he's saying. Keep doing what you're doing. Support your local church. Because God has a plan. God is in control. Swap out the Patriots for God. Swap out Trump for God. Swap out Team Trump for the church. And suddenly, this is a religious pitch. That's all it took. That's all it took. Did you worry where the money's going? Well, with Peter, probably weed. Probably lots of weed.
His whole turning point action speech was so good. I'm gonna make a video about it and put it on YouTube, and another one on Rumble, and talk about. But his recent speech and turning point action, I really recommend you watch it because it's so exciting. Trump is so excited. Things are going exactly according to plan. And
can you at least explain what was exciting about the speech? Like, I'm sorry. This is very vague. This is all very vague, Peter. What is Trump's plan? What is he doing? What is the deep state doing? You say they're throwing punches. You've got these metaphors of, like, these colossal titans getting ready to engage in a Stardust Crusaders-esque fuck battle. But what I don't understand is what mechanics are involved there. It's like playing a game of Magic, right? And you're building a deck. And you're going to the tournament. And you've got a friend. It's your first tournament. This friend's been going to a tournament for a while. And you look at them and you're like, hey, I got this deck. I'm going to win the tournament with it. They're going to go, oh, that's a cool deck. What does your deck do? And you respond, it wins. It wins games of Magic the Gathering. That is what my deck does. Like, no shit, Sherlock! That's what every deck is supposed to do! Please, give me some specifics! What strategy are you using? What mechanically is going on? I need to know! So when you say Trump is throwing punches and the deep state is throwing punches, I need to know, is this a JoJo battle? Is this a Dragon Ball Z battle? Is this a Pokemon battle? What kind of actual mechanical fighting is going on? Yeah, what strategy? A winning strategy. My strategy is winning, said the red player.
And we really don't have that much to worry about when you think about it. Yes, there's some turbulence here and there, but in the end of the day, Trump is winning, God wins, Patriots are in control. That's the most important thing that we need to know.
Okay, again, this is just donate to your local church, God is in control again. This is just that again. My deck is built to summon Phage the Untouchable directly from the graveyard to the battlefield, so I lose. Well, Senshidi, at least your deck will operate the same way I operate in life. Self-destructive and ready to lose.
Why this scenery? I thought I'd just change a pace, change it up a little bit. I actually started my YouTube channel with a smartphone, and I would perch my camera on a rock over here and then just start making videos, and I get like 20 views, and I'd be like, yeah, I got 20 views. Now I'm like, woo, 1,000 views. So I appreciate you guys watching.
Is this 3 minutes of self-aggrandizing about your channel? on an 8-minute video? Please don't tell me.
Never look at
Please don't tell me. Duriel, thank you for the follow. Also, Peter, please don't tell me that this is 3 minutes of this.
God bless those patriots who are supporting me and donating, and I really appreciate it.
So I'm just going to say this right now. I understand what it's like to be happy that people are donating to you. I am happy for every single person who donates to me. Like, seriously, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Also, I think I missed an opportunity for a plug. So, if you are watching and you don't know the drill, when somebody plugs their stuff, or this is as close to a plug as I'm willing to accept for now, then here, why not instead go to ddlgplayground.com, where you can use coupon code Suris to get 10% off anything on the website. I'm dead serious. I'm sponsored by a sex website. And Artesian Builds. A computer builder and a sex website. These are my sponsors. Check the description. I'm literally not kidding.
Those donations really help out a lot. Like, I get donations sometimes for $1, $2, $5. I'm totally happy with that. And I really appreciate anything. You can give $1, $2, $3, anything you can donate, I really do appreciate.
Okay, so this is just a giant plug. This is just a plug. We're done. I'm sorry, Peter. We're done. I can't listen to you plug for 3 minutes. It took me all of 15, 20 seconds to get done with my plug. No, we can't do this for that long. Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. 1,000 views, that's supposed to be a lot. So, if you're a smaller channel, 1,000 views is a lot. Like, I used to, when I was growing, 1,000 views felt like a lot. Now 10,000 views feels like a lot. Like, it just depends on channel size. So this video in a nutshell, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money. Yeah, basically. Like, it literally had a whole thing. Team Trump, please give me money to support Team Trump. Like, okay. Sure. Why not? Okay, that's as far as I'm willing to go into there. Anyways, what do you guys think? Is Peter okay? And how do you feel about using... Feels weird to say using Trump's platform to try to enrich yourself, but, like, that's kind of what's going on? I don't know. How do you feel about that? Let me know in the comment section below. I also feel, honestly, when I look at stuff like this, I kind of feel sad. Because I'm less critiquing an idea, and I feel more like I'm critiquing an individual. Somebody who has slipped down a road, and I don't know how to pull that person back. I don't know if you can. When somebody is willing to move the goalpost every single time that Trump fails to come back, fails to do a thing, and you just kind of keep on pushing with, yes, it's fine. Yes, Trump knows what he's doing. The Patriots are here. And then eventually, if Trump does run for re-election with Republican backing, then they're going to go, you see? I told you he was going to come back and take back the White House. Despite the fact that nothing miraculous has happened and literally everything's operating the way you would expect in a democratic republic. I just... It feels weird. It feels wrong. With that said, though, let me know what you think. If you want to support the channel and what I do, there's always ways to do so in the description below. As always, everyone, insert the video tagline here.